So this series is called Curvy Calories.
I love it.
I know I've done something like this before.
The exact same thing. It was called Curvy Calories, and the intro was way better. Just saying. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the TheGGround. Before I begin this video, just a reminder, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please do so by clicking on the subscribe button down below. It is another bathrobe react. It is super early here in the Floridas. I could not sleep, so I figured, why not get out of bed and do an AmberLynn Reid reaction? She released a video called Attempting Another 100-Day Weight Loss Challenge, and the reason why this video is exciting, for me anyway, is because somebody said it's like 100 days of curvy calories. And when I think of curvy calories, I think of AmberLynn Reid spinning like a top through a Kroger or a Meijer. If you remember last year, she had like 3 episodes. I think that was the Curvy Calorie Show, where she was spinning in slow motion in the grocery store, and they just got me all hot and bothered. So I am hoping to see that intro in this video and not that normal I'm gonna bang a straw, whatever the little theme song says. I don't know, who cares. So we're gonna go to Kentucky. We're gonna watch this video. It's only 10 minutes long, so I'm not gonna speed it up. I know she's probably getting a lot of flack for this because everyone's gonna say, oh look, she's attempting yet another 100-day weight loss challenge. What else is new? Because, you know, we all know that those of us who struggle with our weight always get it right the first time. We don't. That's a lie. So when I see her trying it again, I don't see that as a negative. I know that I've been on an active weight loss journey for God knows how many years now. It's an up and down thing. You start a challenge, and then you fail, and then you start a challenge, then you fail. So her coming out with a new challenge, some people will say it's trolling, some people will say she's a liar. I see it as normal because that's what us big people do, those of us who struggle with losing weight. So we're gonna go to the Kentuckys. Oh, good news, Becky is alive. I heard that she had a live stream and Becky was on it. I know a lot of people were concerned because she sold her mattress and nobody had seen Becky, and it was like a big scandal, but I guess Becky's alive. So she's not gonna be in this video. I just figured I'd throw that in there because I'm not gonna watch her live because I don't react to lives, they're too long. So let's go to Kentucky. Let's see what this challenge is about, and let's hope and pray there is a spinning grocery store slow motion intro, and if there isn't, then I'm gonna wonder why I got out of bed. Let's go.
Hey guys, so welcome to...
Okay, 2 things. I don't enjoy that shirt at all. It's very crushed velvety. I do like that it matches her lipstick, but damn it, I don't know, does she have a cold sore? Because in the last video I watched, she had a smudge in like almost the same place, so maybe she's trying to cover something and it's not actually a smudge, but that's stressing me out. I do enjoy the little powder poof earrings. I don't know whether to take them to Paris Fashion Week or to perhaps dust my TV stand with them. And she's in the same room but different angle. Oh, I like that lamp. And then there's my fake plant, and there's the mirror. But yeah, that shirt's not a win for me. It's a win that it matches the lipstick, but that lipstick smudge is not a win. But if she does have some kind of cold sore, she's covering it up, I'm going to give her a win. And then she's got her cute little hairdo, and it is what it is. But yeah, nothing really exciting to write home about. Oh, and of course, her eyes are always nice. I'm not an eye aficionado. I don't know good eyes from bad eyes, but I feel like those little wing things, they work for her, so I'm giving her a win for them.
Day 0 of a new series, and I am so excited. At least it was worth a try.
Okay, so it's At Least It Was Worth a Try is the theme song. I thought it was something about I think I'm gonna bang a straw. Somebody corrected me, and now that they corrected me and I'm listening to it, At Least It Was Worth a Try. I still liked spinning through the dairy and meat aisle. That would have been a much better intro for this, but you know, it's not my channel, it's AmberLynn Reid's channel, so it is what it is.
So hello, welcome to my channel. My name is AmberLynn Reid. I have been on a weight loss journey.
Who the hell is she introducing herself to? Girl, we know who you are. I guess there could be new subscribers, but I feel like you're so famous now, everyone knows who you are. But obviously that's not true because you'd have 1 million subscribers, but still. I know who you are, and I feel like that's all that matters.
Literally since I was 11 years old, and I
joined the club. Probably, actually, no, I was a little older than that, but
I have done nothing but lose and gain the same, like, 100 pounds repeatedly, and
I thank you, Jesus, and the Latter-day Saints. I've never gone back up to the weight I was, which was my highest 283. But the up and down thing, totally relatable. Just thankfully it hasn't been like hundreds, or I've never been up to the weight I was my highest or above that. So I'm grateful for that. But, you know, up and down, totally get it. It's normal. But obviously she's in a much dire situation than I was. But I don't know. I can't hold it against her when she fails and then has to start over, because I'm sorry. I just feel like that's like all people who struggle to lose weight. But that's just me. I'm a sucker. I know.
I reached my highest weight of 572.4,
Ooh,
and
Lord.
I was able to lose almost 100 pounds recently, and I ended up gaining a ton, and now I'm sitting here around 550, and
People are like, how could she gain so much weight? Listen, here's the deal. It is March 23rd. It was just New Year's Eve. Like, when you have one bad day of eating and you think to yourself, oh, it's just one bad day of eating, I'll start again tomorrow. Next thing you know, 4 months go by. Well, I guess in this case, it'd be 3 months go by. So it's totally easy. Like, I'm having to reset because I've had a very stressful couple months, and I went on the live yesterday on the 22nd, and I've talked about it. I've definitely gained some weight. I don't know how much. I'm not getting on the scale because that's just going to discourage me. I'm restarting my journey today. I've got my gym equipment coming in. It is what it is. But it's very, very easy to gain weight. And the time goes by so quickly that it sounds nuts that she could gain 60 pounds. And everyone's like, why didn't she stop herself? You lose track of time. If you've never been there, you don't understand.
I feel miserable. I feel horrible.
Yeah, me too. Me too. And I've not even a fraction of what she's gained. And I can feel it. I feel disgusting. I'm sluggish. I just feel lumpy, dumpy, mumpy, bumpy. I can't stand it. And that's just probably not even maybe 10, 15 pounds. Obviously, I can't even imagine losing 100 almost and gaining 80 of that or whatever it was. Like, that would be, woo Nelly Furtado.
I'm ashamed. I'm disgusted. I'm embarrassed.
Get it?
I repeatedly do the same cycle over and over, and I am literally...
We all do. Your cycle may not be as extreme as hers, but the people who talk about her cycles, you're on cycles too. Because if you weren't on a cycle, you'd already be a skinny weight loss legend. So anybody who's sitting around talking about her cycles, why are you still big? And that goes for me too. That's why I don't criticize her, because I don't yell at her or I don't get manic obsessive like some people do. Because if I was doing it right, if I was better at it than her, I would already be at my goal weight. And obviously I'm not. And neither are a lot of you. So we're all on cycles. So we're not better than each other. Cycles suck. We're all on it. Unless you're like, you know, other people, like other channels out there who have reached their goals and are maintaining. I feel like they can sit back and be like, okay, you are on a cycle because they've done it. But for those of us who are still not at our goal weights, who are we to talk?
A 30-year-old who is just trying to figure this out. I suffer with a lot of things that is preventing me from being successful, and I happen to just be one of the rare few actually documenting this super morbidly obese reality. So,
and I always give her a win for that, because she'll tell you when she gains, she'll tell you what she eats, she'll have a successful day one on Jenny Craig, and then she'll end the video with, oopsie, I ate Dairy Queen. At least she's honest about it. She gets on the scale. She's not showing us weight loss. So if she's showing us weight gain, that means she's not doctoring the scale. I always give her wins for that. She's very transparent. People hate it, but I would rather her sit in front of her camera and say, yeah, I screwed up, ate whatever on day one of my new diet, than to sit there and say, oh yeah, I'm trying. I've been losing weight. Just trust me, I'm trying. Or doctoring a scale, or pretending like she didn't eat the Dairy Queen and then saying, I don't know why I didn't lose weight on day 2. So at least she's honest about it. I know I gotta shut up. Jesus, this video's gonna be like 3 hours long.
So this series is called Curvy Calories.
I love it.
I know I've done something like this before.
The exact same thing. It was called Curvy Calories, and the intro was way better. Just saying.
And I literally only lasted a couple days, but
I believe it was 3 episodes.
But there's something different inside of me versus the last time I did it.
Okay, Alphaba.
I feel more desperate to be successful and to save my life and to become healthier.
And I want to believe her when she says that. I know TheGGround, shut up. We're never going to leave her today. I want to believe her when she says that, because to get down almost 100 pounds and to lose 50 pounds, like, I know people think she's trolling, whatever. That doesn't feel good. There's no way she could feel good about losing 80, 90 pounds and getting 50 of it back. Like, I don't care how much money she's making on the YouTubes. I don't care how many freezers that they're able to buy that Becky can unplug. It's not a good feeling. And I really believe that that's a blow. Like, I gained 10 to 15 pounds and I am feeling like, oh, the end of the world. I cannot imagine if I were to gain almost all of the weight that I lost back. If I were to gain back almost all of the weight that, you know what, shut up, who cares?
You guys have been watching me. Last year in the summer, I got diagnosed with uterine cancer, and literally a couple months later, I had a full hysterectomy. That was a whirlwind of fear, surreal fear. Fear that I never thought that I would have. And I thought it was my rock bottom. And
everyone expected it to be. Everyone told you it should be, but people seem to forget that they're not you and they're not your boss. So we don't know what someone's rock bottom is going to be. I know everyone's like, oh, well, she got the big C and she didn't learn her lesson. Yeah, that's really not for you to say when she learns her lesson. But
and sadly, it wasn't. Who knows? Maybe it was. And I just don't know it yet. Sometimes it takes a while to hit a rock bottom and process that.
So she did a day 3 that I tried reacting to when I was out in the woods, and it failed miserably. And then she said that she failed day 3 because she got a phone call that like changed her life. Did she ever say what that phone call is, or is she just going to keep teasing us until 2024?
It was the rock bottom that you hit.
And because of that phone call, she ended up going off plan, and I guess this is why we're here now today. But I'm curious, like she said, I thought it was going to be that she was completely clean, like scans or whatever, but then she said, she brought up, oh, it has to do with my past or something. So I'm curious, like, is it about her mama? I'm just curious what it was. So if I missed it in the live and you know what that phone call was, that she would publish this clearinghouse, let me know down below.
I've just been through so much in my life. I continuously and constantly, I'm just like, what could happen next? What could possibly go wrong next? I'm tired of
You'd be surprised.
having that mind frame. Instead, I want to be asking myself, what next amazing thing is coming up for me? What can I do to better my life?
Okay, Tony Robbins, maybe not the best example, but that whole, like, I feel like she's been speed reading her self-help books.
And conquer all these health battles, whether they be physically or mentally. Welcome to Curvy Caloriies, where for 100 days straight,
that would have been much more effective with the spinning through the grocery store opening.
I want to come on here and I want to weigh myself and I want to talk about my journey. I want to show what I'm eating. I want to show the ups. I want to show the downs. I'm not sure how many episodes there will be because some videos will just be the one day, but then some videos might have like a whole week's worth in one video. It just depends.
God, I can hear the hyenas screaming at the top of their lungs.
On the length and how I feel and the editing process. But regardless, we're going to do this for 100 days. Okay. For 100 days, I am going to come on here.
Woo!
And I am going to talk about my struggles.
Okay.
Even if I am failing. But you guys...
Which you always do. Congratulations on doing that. I mean, obviously failing sucks, but we all do it. But again, I'm giving her a win for always talking about her failures because a lot of us, sometimes we don't want to talk about it because we're ashamed, we're embarrassed, and she's ashamed and embarrassed, but she'll still tell you. And she knows it's going to lead to like 50,000 dislikes and a bunch of angry comments, but she does it, and I give her wins for that.
More than anything, I don't want to fail. I don't want to fail. I literally fail at everything I start. And that's just how it is for someone with my brain. I literally feel like I am constantly fighting with myself.
I started writing a book, got to 30,000 words, stopped. I have an idea of something I want to do for this video, for this channel. I was going to write a script for it last week when I was in the woods. Didn't do it. I mean, anybody who says that they're perfect and, I finish everything I start, you're a liar.
It is a 24-hour, 24/7, 7 days a week chore, just being myself. It's like I have a devil and an angel on my shoulder, and the devil is just constantly winning, and it's almost like it fights harder than the angel.
Side note, I'd be so tickled by those earrings because every time she's talking, especially the one on the left, it's like rubbing on her shoulder. I feel like the whole video, like I just want to reach over there and scratch her shoulder area.
Does. So I know the big question is like, okay, well, which diet are you going to be on? You failed at Jenny Craig. You've failed at Weight Watchers 1,000 times. You've done the Caloriies. You've done the intuitive eating. You've done all this stuff. And I know there's people out there who are like, oh my God, I hope she does keto. I hope she does low carb. I hope she does veganism. Like, I know everyone has their specific diet that works.
Yeah, veganism is not a diet. Veganism is a lifestyle choice. And veganism does not equal healthy or weight loss. It can, of course. But just like anything else, veganism, you can eat a bunch of processed junk food and overeat and not lose weight. So anybody out there is like, I'm going to lose weight and become a vegan. That's not how that works.
For them.
I guess it would be, I'm going to become a vegan and lose weight. You know what I mean? Shut up.
And I totally get it. But I want to do what really works scientifically. Calories in, calories out.
That's what works.
Super simple. You eat less calories than you normally would.
Today's my day one. I've got my very, very low calories. It's like under 1,400 calories. I'm really getting aggressive for at least 2 weeks. I got gym equipment coming in today. I'm going to do some cardio, lift some weights. I'm on it, Amber. Amber, I'm doing it with you. Just got to do it. You just got to do it. You're going to fail. I'm a failure too. But just the next day, you just pick back up and you succeed again until you fail again. But the key is to make the failures not as long, right? Because I know that I've gained some weight, but I'm stopping it now before it gets worse. Like, we're all going to fail. Failing sucks, but it's going to happen. Nobody's perfect. But like I said, the key is don't fail for too long, because the longer you fail, the more weight you gain. So if you can fail, but perhaps only fail for maybe a week, and then next time only fail for 3 days, your damage will be a lot less, if that makes sense. I know gaining ground. What is this? It's almost 20 minutes. I'm so sorry. I can't shut up.
I'm not going to sit here and give weight loss advice or anything like that, but you can figure out how many calories you need to lose weight. But when I do my TDEE, it says that I can lose weight eating like 3,500 calories, and I promise you, I cannot lose weight eating that many calories.
You probably could. I'm not an expert. I'm not going to pull calculators out, but there's a resting metabolic rate that your body needs. It's calories your body needs just to maintain normal function. Obviously, the bigger you are, the more calories you need to maintain. Could she lose weight at 3,500 calories? Probably at this size, but I'm with her. She should be eating less, because if you watch like 600 Pound Life, Dr. Now, 30 pounds, he puts them on like strict, like, what is it, like under 1,500 calories? I haven't watched it in a while. So I think she could lose weight at 3,500 calories, but I don't think it's necessary she eat that much. That could be wrong. Again, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a medical physician. I'm nothing like that. So stay out of my comments. I don't care. But I think that she probably at her size could lose a little bit of weight at 3,500 calories. It wouldn't be very long. It wouldn't be sustainable that way. But yeah, she should be eating a lot less, because the less she eats, the more she's going to lose initially. So
I've tried before because I was like, 3,500 calories is a lot. Let's get it. But girl, no. I promise you, I do not lose weight eating that many calories. That is absolutely unbelievable and false. I think every body is different. And it's obvious that when you calculate your TDEE, it's going to show you eat less calories than you normally eat.
I feel like my body responds better to low carb. High protein, low carb. It just is what it is. I know it's calories in, calories out, but when most of my calories are protein and less of them are carbs, and even less are fats, my body just responds a lot better. That's me.
But I thoroughly believe that everyone's metabolic rate and everyone's metabolism is completely different. And I feel like with
Okay, Dr. Reid.
people my size, it's a little bit harder to figure out, okay, what's the most this person can eat while still losing weight. But the thing is, I don't want to do that. I want to stick to a pretty low calorie limit, and I'm not going to use my Fitness Pal. I'm not.
Just get a damn macro coach. Get a damn macro coach. They'll give you the numbers. Like right now, I think my plan, I already forgot what I'm doing. It's 200 protein, 55 carbs, and 45 fats, I believe. Have someone give you those numbers. You just put them into your little app, and you're good to go. Like, no need for second guessing, trying to figure out how much of what should I eat. Just tell your coach what you weigh. Tell your coach what your goal is. Was it fat loss? Is it muscle building? And they'll give you those numbers ready to go.
I'm not going to use Lose It. I'm not going to use
That's a plug for Upperman Fitness. Channel link up above.
Noom. I'm not going to use any app. I'm going to go back to old school pen and paper. I'm going to log my calories on paper because it feels more
Now, why would you do that?
real to me.
No.
And I understand social media is amazing.
It's a lot of
Apps are
work.
amazing. Like, get it. But there's something more real and more personal. And I feel like I can be more in tune
That's a lot of
by
work.
having to write it down. Plus, we all know I have plenty of notebooks and journals that I can use.
Oh, the
Plus, by
journals.
using a notebook, I can write how I'm
Listen, at least she can make fun of herself with the journal stuff.
feeling, how
I guess laugh at herself, whatever.
I felt eating the food that I chose and things like that. You guys are probably wondering, how many calories do you plan on eating? I'm going to try to aim for around 1,800. Preferably, I don't want to go over 1,800. I already know it's going to cause me tons of anxiety.
I mean, she's going to eat more than I'm eating right now. 1,800 calories is respectable, I think. Again, I'm no weight loss physician. Maybe that's too little for her. I don't know. But, I mean, like I said, I'm eating less, but I'm also, like, trying to really, like, this next month, I'm trying to really undo any damage I've done from the emotional stress eating of the last couple of months. But I feel like, I mean, if she ate 1,800 calories for a month, she'd have a huge drop in weight.
Going to become...
And she would eat a lot of food with 1,800 calories. Like, it doesn't sound like a lot, but it really is a lot. Especially when, like, one of your meals, if you're overweight and you're not eating healthy, you go to McDonald's and get your normal whatever the hell you eat when you're binging. That right there is probably close to 1,800 calories already.
I'm overwhelmed. I'm going to want to binge. I'm going to want to order all the takeout in the world. But it's like, I can't sit back and just be like, okay, well, I'm not going to do it because, you know, it might cause me to binge. Because at this point, everything, capital everything in light causes me to binge. It's no longer at
Well, thankfully, that's not my case. Just pretty much emotional stress eating. I mean, obviously, food, I associate food with happiness and celebration, but I could eat healthy when I'm happy and celebrating. But for me, when I'm upset, stressed, sad, depressed, or whatever, it's the bad food that just makes me feel good about life, unfortunately. So thankfully, it's not everything under the sun or lights for me. But yeah, she's going to have to work on that. Maybe perhaps get a therapist. I don't know. I know she doesn't want one, but whatever.
the point where it's like, oh, I'm triggered. I'm just constantly overeating. There's no more triggers. It's all just a big blur. I'm not losing weight for vanity reasons, although I'd rather not look like a big monster. I'm losing weight for my
AmberLynn Reid, you don't look like a big monster. That's not nice. You shouldn't talk down to yourself, because comments like that about yourself are what leads to the low self-esteems, and that's what leads to the binges and the McDonald's and the Cheesecake Factories.
health. I'm not just 30 pounds overweight or 50 pounds overweight. Realistically, I am 425 pounds overweight.
Ooh, Nelly, I can't even imagine. 400 pounds overweight. So she weighs like, what, 540 right now, I think? Last time we checked her, 535. So yeah, she's right. I mean, at her height, she probably should be in like 120, 130 range. I mean, she's got a long way to go. Oh, and I know everyone's like, well, she would have been there by now. Yeah, we all should be where we want to be by now, but most of us aren't. So just because we're not as big as she is, it doesn't make us any better, any more of a success story.
Wait, I'm short. I'm supposed to only be 125 pounds. Will I ever be that weight? No. But I know
You
that
could.
with every pound I lose,
You could.
it's a step closer in the right direction. And I know with every pound I gain, it's a step closer to my grave. I don't want that for myself. I don't want to die young.
Preach.
But more than anything, I don't want to leave Becky alone.
Oh.
I don't want to leave my mom alone.
Yeah,
you know,
it's
people's
sad.
children aren't supposed to die first, and I know that would break her heart into a million pieces.
Yeah.
I don't want to leave my fur babies wondering, where's my mom?
Oh my gosh. So I always think about it too. I always think, oh God, if I were to, like, heaven forbid, just drop, like just drop tomorrow or today, I'm like, my poor dogs would like have what they would think I abandoned them, and that like breaks my heart. So yeah, that comment right there, I totally get where she's coming from.
It's a very emotional topic, and it's a topic I don't like to discuss because this isn't about anything other than me saving my life. And it's the craziest thing that the very thing that's gonna save my life is simply just counting calories. Simply just eating less calories than I normally.
And you got to start moving. I know it's mostly diet, but you're going to have to start moving. You got to get the cardiovasculars going. Got to get that heart pumping.
Would eat. Why is that so hard for me?
because food is delicious and it's comforting. That's why.
I really hope that these 100 days, I will learn and teach myself how to cope without food. I want to treat food as what it is there for. It is there to give you energy and to make you survive.
Yeah. What is it? Eat to live, not live to eat. But again, I feel like sometimes AmberLynn Reid, I feel like I said, I'm not at my goal weight, but I'm able to wrangle it in after brief failures. You are, I feel like, at a much more extreme level than I am. And I just, can you fix that relationship with food on your own? Like, perhaps you might need, and I know you don't want to do the therapies, but obviously your relationship with food is a lot more complicated than mine is. And I don't know if 100 days of YouTube is going to fix that relationship, and it could, but I don't know. It's a lot.
It's not there for you to live for it. It's there for you to live. What can I accomplish in 100 days?
A lot if you stick to it.
What can a human accomplish in 100 days?
Oh, this is getting deep. 100 days, that's 3 months. You know how much weight? I mean, if she was serious about this and ate 1,800 calories for the next 3 months, she would drop so much weight. She just has to do it.
A lot. Truly. If you set your mind to something and you use every strength that you have inside of you, I feel like you could.
I keep hearing things. It must be her video. It sounds like something rattling. Is Becky unplugging stuff in the background, or with a little can asking for change outside the front steps? I hear like a rattling noise. It must be the video. It is early here. Hopefully nobody's breaking in.
You can conquer your dreams in 100 days. I'm not sitting here and telling you that I'm going to lose 100 pounds or that
you could.
I'm going to
I feel like I don't know if she's 5'25", 5'30". I feel like she could easily lose 100 pounds in 3 months. Maybe I'm wrong.
Reach some wild goal weight of mine in 100 days. But what I can tell you is 100 days of working on myself mentally and physically and building a better relationship with food, I can possibly gain years of my life just because I decided to dedicate 100 days to empowering myself and being as determined as I can to focus on one thing.
I mean, this sounds all lovely. It sounds beautiful and stuff like that. Actually, the video has 3 seconds left. I'll finish after.
Me.
Okay, so what I was saying was this all sounds amazing. It sounds great on paper, or I guess in this case on video, but you have to do it. This is why people get so frustrated, because you do this whole self-help thing. You inspire, like, I want to be in my grave, and I want to do me, and I want to inspire me, and I want to do what's best for me, but then you don't do it. If AmberLynn Reid, I know you're not watching, but I'm going to talk to you like you are. If you really did this for 100 days, if you ate 1,800 calories for 100 days, mostly protein, moderate carb, moderate fat, you would lose so much weight. You just have to do it. And I get it. It's not easy. And I think, like I said, she has her relationship with food is a lot more complicated than mine is. And that's why I wish she would get professional help. But she doesn't want to, is my understanding. And nobody can force her to. But you have YouTube, you have this platform. This platform is very beneficial when it comes to motivating people. It motivated me last year. Granted, last couple months, fell off the wagon. But what was the common denominator? I wasn't really using YouTube to keep myself accountable anymore. And once I stopped doing that, I let the stress eating get to me, and I let all of the other problems, emotional stuff in my life get to me, and that led to just, I'm going to eat my feelings away. So it's a great tool if you use it. I hope she does. And I'll check in a couple days and see where she's at. And hopefully she continues. So yeah, Jenny Craig is out the door. I still don't know what the hell that phone call was. I don't know what changed her life. But Hopefully it was super good news. I was hoping it was health related, but I feel she would have told us by now if it was anyways. I don't know. AmberLynn Reid, good luck. You know what's going to help you stay motivated? Bring back that damn intro of you spinning through the grocery store. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please do so by clicking the subscribe button down below. Click the bell next to it to be alerted every time I upload new content. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Giving this video and other videos on my channel a thumbs up. Means you like my videos, we like my videos, means you like my channel, and we like my channel grows. And feel free to share this video on other social media. Speaking of social media, I've got my Instagram link down in the description below. Feel free to follow me there. And speaking of links, I have a membership link now. Click on that. I've offered 2 tiers. Take a look at the benefits. And if you think one sounds good to you, go ahead and join. And we have a good time here. And if you are a member, you are seeing this video before the public is able to soil it with their dirty, dirty, dirty eyes. Anyway, as always, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking, and most of all, thank you for watching. And until next time.